Hey everyone, it's Dobmek back again to talk through a Kingdom Hearts theory that's been stewing on my mind for several years now. Now that we have a brand new Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer that assists this theory, and the series hype train is full speed ahead again, I thought it was time to revisit my old theory and comment upon how far along it's come, and how new clues might help prove this theory even further. The theory I'm referring to is all to do with the identity of the Master of Masters in Kingdom Hearts. A few years back, I made this video essay commenting on the identity of the Master of Masters and how using clues from both God of War Ragnarok and loose Norse myth, I determined that Master Xehanort and Master Ericus's former master Odin is the true identity of the Master of Masters. Now I won't rehash that full theory here, I encourage you to go watch that video, but what's evolved since back then in 2023 are a few more proof points for why that theory may be correct, and those are what I'm going to discuss today. So without further ado, let's see why I still think Odin and the Master of Masters are one and the same. In my previous video, I went over Odin's ravens in myth, Hugin and Munin. These ravens were cast out to the realms to spy on events on Odin's behalf after he lost his eye. The ravens were Odin's seeing eyes to ensure the Allfather saw and knew all. In Kingdom Hearts, the Master of Masters' gazing eye has shown up throughout the series on Keyblades, and it's proven to be the Master of Masters' way to see the prophesied future that was written out by him in the Book of Prophecies. The next step of that storyline was going to be continued in Kingdom Hearts Missing Link. The now cancelled mobile title was going to explain the era in between the Master of Masters' time in Union Cross and Master Xehanort's time in Dark Road. Lucia was going to exist in this time as Brain, with even more bloodlines and family lines explored in this game. Of the open betas that occurred worldwide over the last few years, we've been able to glean a few story details from Missing Link. The story of Missing Link will most likely get rewritten and included in future Kingdom Hearts titles, but it also might not. So this may end up being untrue, and these characters might not ever exist anywhere else in the storyline. So take this all with a grain of salt. But of the characters we do know that were going to be introduced in Kingdom Hearts Missing Link are Nept, Freya, and Remus. Now this dabbles in myths across cultures a little bit, but that hasn't stopped Nomura before. The guy loves his history and his myth. Nept is obviously a reference to Neptune, the Roman god of the sea. It was speculated that Nept is an ancestor of Aqua, given the blue hair and the ocean-like water name. Remus is another character. This is obviously a clear reference to one of the co-founders of Rome in Roman myth, Romulus and Remus. Given Ceyx and Isa's relationship to the moon, there might be some water to hold that they're related as well, given the lore of werewolves, Remus, and Remus Lupin and Harry Potter. Read up on that if you'd like. Freya is actually another Norse myth name as well. She is the goddess of war, beauty, love, and magic. I won't speculate on how she relates, but considering it's another Norse myth character, joining all of Xehanort's classmates in Odin from Dark Road with a Norse myth name, this theory just continues to make more sense. Alongside those characters, there were two other mysterious characters that were named Hugin and Munin. In the context of Missing Link, Hugin and Munin act as envoys or enforcers. They are highly agile and wield magical black feathers to manipulate or mind control other Keyblade wielders, including the one that you were going to play as in Missing Link. Since they're named directly after Odin's ravens from myth, they definitely seem to be the direct link between the Master of Masters and Odin. Now with the eyes, the ravens, and the Keyblade, it makes even more sense that Odin and Master of Masters are one and the same. And to further prove it, we get a quick shot of the Master of Masters in the new Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer appearing as these black raven feathers fall from the sky. Some were speculating that that could be Sephiroth, soft confirming Cloud and Sephiroth's return to the mainline Kingdom Hearts games, which of course I would love. Their absence in Kingdom Hearts 3 was definitely felt, but those characters are doing just fine in their own games as Final Fantasy VII Revelation will suffice for their stories. Those feathers are definitely a theme and a trope Now for the Master of Masters, also known as Odin. Another character that quickly appears in the Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer is what we're speculating to be Vali. Vali was one of Xehanort's upperclassmen classmates in Dark Road. One of the tragedies of the Dark Road story was that all of Ericus and Xehanort's classmates were struck down and killed by Baldur. However, Vali is alive in this Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer. Knowing that Quadratum is the afterlife of some kind and that Xehanort and Sora are here, it makes sense that Vali is here living again. However, seeing Vali right after seeing the Master of Masters in this trailer makes me create the connection further. Whether Vali is an ally of Sora's or not at this point, we don't know. But considering he covers his face and was one of the mostly silent and mysterious upperclassmen that were Odin's master students in Skala ad Kylum, it could be possible that Vali is here serving his old master Odin, aka the Master of Masters, as well. My original video script ended there because that's all we know from the Missing Link game and all the new stuff we have since the end of Dark Road and the brief glimpses of Kingdom Hearts 4 we have as well. However, a viewer of my old video named Indigo_Moonshrine broke down a lot of the similarities in the comments of my original video. One of the characters they mention is Ansem the Wise. Now, my theory connects Odin to the Master of Masters. It makes sense because the Master of Masters disappears between Union Cross and Dark Road. Odin appears in Dark Road, gives Xehanort his Keyblade, and then supposedly passes away off-screen as far as we know. So thinking about who the Master of Masters could be in the time of Sora is an interesting thought, and one I hadn't really thought about before. Ansem had his own disciples as he studied his research of the heart in Radiant Garden. He created data worlds, he performed strange experiments, and he ended up casting himself into darkness. He disguised himself as Diz, only showed one eye, similarly to Odin, and seems to be fascinated by Sora disobeying Darkness's plans. This scene of Ansem talking to Aqua has some new context to it if he is a vessel for the Master of Masters. Plus, the Master of Masters hasn't proven to be a villain or cruel character yet. He is searching for the balance and seems to enjoy the chaos of the world. He most likely will be a villain because I think he's sick of dealing with Sora and Xehanort, but he's always weirdly been friendly with Luxu and Xehanort in his speaking scenes. Master of Masters being fascinated by Sora would make sense considering that some fascination led to him directly wanting to skew Xehanort to be the child of destiny, which we all know ended up being Sora. Master of Masters scene with Xehanort in the Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind DLC show how he seduced Xehanort to darkness once before, but now that Xehanort's good again and a potential ally to Sora, that could be what gets him to turn evil in Kingdom Hearts 4 and beyond. Ansem hated Xehanort once he turned to darkness. He conducted wicked experiments on his pupils, turning them into nobodies and creating Organization 13. Recruiting Luxu and turning him into a bad guy as Xigbar was also something that he did. And then Xehanort also enslaved who we think might be Master Ava as Subject X in the basement of Radiant Garden's castle. It sort of makes you think, doesn't it? When Xehanort was evil, Ansem the Wise allied himself with Sora from afar and made sure the fight against Xehanort was balanced with light. Once he realized Xehanort was his enemy and was willing to send the world into chaos through darkness, Master of Masters / Ansem the Wise would definitely try to even the tide by allying with Sora. That allying of Sora, combined with the hatred of Xehanort, could be what gets Master of Masters to turn full villain. But considering he knows how to get to and from Quadratum, and Ansem the Wise seems to know that the Fairy Godmother can go to and from there based on the final scene of Melody of Memory as well, there's some water to hold that Ansem the Wise is the Master of Masters as well in the modern era that is the Kingdom Hearts that we've grown to know and love. Well, folks, there you have it. There's a continuation of my theory that the Master of Masters is Odin, and potentially Ansem the Wise this whole time. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments, considering comments in my old video helped create this one. Who do you think the Master of Masters is? What other crazy theories do you have for Kingdom Hearts 4? And do you think Missing Link will be reworked into the story, or erased, or something entirely completely different? All interesting stuff to think about. But thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, I'm so excited to be talking about Kingdom Hearts again. It truly feels like the world is getting back to normal when this series has things moving, at least it does for me. But if you like this video and you want to see more theories, please like and subscribe for more. Go check out my old theory video. Check out my initial sort of breakdown of the Kingdom Hearts news from the other week, as well as my reaction to the Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer, which sort of spurred this video itself. But here we go. The Kingdom Hearts hype train is still moving. So until next time, or until there's more Kingdom Hearts news or theories, I'll catch you guys later. See ya.